Welcome to this relaxing yoga sequence that will help prepare you for a deep sleep. We'll begin by sitting comfortably. You could sit in a chair or on the ground. Begin by softening your gaze or closing your eyes and just start to invite your awareness into your body. And begin to tune into all of the different sensations that are coming and going, including the subtle sensation of your natural breath as you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. As you breathe here in a natural way, just begin to bring very small, very gentle movements into your body, really intuitively. It could be a wiggle of the fingers and the toes, a rolling of wrists or ankles, a gentle movement through the neck or the shoulders, a rocking of the legs from side to side if the legs are extended. There's no right or wrong here. Just think any little movements that feel good for your body, any little movements that help you to begin to let go of any tensions from the day. Very slowly, very gently, as you breathe in and breathe out. And sitting yourself onto the ground if you are not there already. You're welcome to sit up on some height, a cushion, or a rolled up blanket. We'll take the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall open to the sides. Have your heels quite far forward so you create a big diamond shape between your feet, your knees, and your pelvis. Rest your hands onto your legs. Bring a natural length into your spine. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And take a few breaths here, just allowing the knees to grow heavier. And the next time you exhale, slowly relax the upper body forward, rounding through your spine if and when that feels safe for your body. We'll take the chin towards the chest. Keep a bend in your elbows so your arms and shoulders can soften. If your neck needs support, you can always stack up pillows underneath your forehead. As soon as we relax the upper body forward, it naturally invites our attention inward, naturally begins to calm the nervous system. So with your gaze soft, your eyes closed, allow your awareness to rest in the space of the body. Allow this to be quite effortless, so we're not pushing or pulling. We're simply allowing our body to go to the depth that feels appropriate, and then letting go with each exhale. Just let your body soften and release tension. Invite a few more steady breaths into the body here. It may feel nice to start to breathe a little more deeply into the back muscles, imagining the breath drawing right down into the lower back and the hips. And very slowly, using your palms to support you, keep your chin in towards your chest and lightly engage your abdominal muscles. As you inhale, roll yourself back upright. And once your head lifts up, again, you can just follow the intuition of your body, make any little movements that serve you. From here, come onto your hands and your knees. Lay the tops of the feet onto the ground. Bring your big toes to touch. Your knees could come together, or they could be hip width or a little wider apart. We're going to sink the seat back towards the heels and come into child's pose. If your knees are feeling tender, you can always kneel in some extra cushioning or add a rolled up blanket or a cushion between your bum and your heels to give your knee joints more support. Let's either stack the palms underneath the forehead, which will be more supportive for the neck, or draw the palms back beside the feet with the hands facing up towards the sky. Let your forehead rest heavily. That pressure on the forehead also has a natural calming effect on the body. Continue to draw your attention inward. Just watch the waves of your breath coming and going. With each exhale, think of the body softening and sinking heavily towards the earth. Again, it may feel nice to take a few deep breaths here, imagining each inhale expanding the whole body away from the earth. And each time you exhale, just surrender and let go of anything you've been holding on to, whether it's physical, emotional, or a particular thought in the mind. Extending the palms forward in front of you now. Gaze up between your hands, and as you inhale, very carefully come forward onto your abdomen. Stretch your legs out behind you, tops of the feet on the ground. Arms could come forward with palms stacked so you can rest your right cheek onto the back of your hands. From there, slowly draw your left knee and foot up alongside the body, just to the place that feels very gentle, nothing straining in the hip or the low back or the inner thigh. This provides a lovely release for the lower back. If you'd like to add more depth, you just need to draw your knee a little closer to your left armpit and slide your left heel further away from you. Your palms can stay stacked underneath your cheek, but it might also feel nice to stretch the arms all the way out at shoulder height, palms turned down. Right cheek could stay down, but if it feels safe for your neck, you could deepen this by taking the left cheek down instead. I want you to notice all of the places where your body is in contact with the floor, and also all the places where there's a little bit of space between your body and the floor. And where that space is present, that's where I want you to focus on sinking each time you breathe out. Grow heavier and heavier. We'll take a few more breaths here, softening into the earth. And bringing your head to the center, slowly stretch that left leg straight back behind you. You can take a moment here in the middle to rock your hips side to side or touch the forehead down and roll it slowly side to side. And we'll stack the palms. Start with the left cheek down onto the hands and slowly draw the right knee and foot up alongside the body, just to the height that feels right for you. You can always deepen this by drawing the knee a little higher and sliding the right foot further away. You can stay here, or arms could extend at shoulder height, palms turned down. Perhaps you take the opposite cheek down, the right cheek down, if that feels safe for your neck. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes. And allow your body to sink heavily towards the earth. And allow yourself to be fully supported here, letting go of effort. And turning the head to the center, slowly extend that right leg back behind you. And again, you could rock your hips side to side or touch your forehead down and slowly roll it side to side. And sliding one hand underneath each shoulder, lightly engage your abdominal muscles. As you inhale, carefully press yourself up to your hands and your knees. We're going to come to sit close to a wall, aligning one side of your body fairly close to a wall. And carefully lean back and swing your feet up the wall. The closer your pelvis is to the wall, the deeper this will feel for the backs of the legs. So be in a place where this is very gentle. If you don't have a wall that works, sometimes a couch or a bed works too. It's totally okay if your knees bend and your heels rest onto a couch or a chair even. That absolutely works. We just want the legs to be slightly elevated above the heart because then the heart can rest. And this also has a natural calming effect on our nervous system, a resting effect. So arranging your body so that your lower back feels super comfortable. Your hamstrings are at ease. Your palms could rest on your abdomen, your arms could reach out to the sides, or the arms up overhead if that's super easy for your shoulders. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes. We're just going to take some time here. When our legs are elevated like this, we let the blood and fluid drain from the legs. It gives the heart a break. A really nice way to end the day. You can visualize whatever you've been holding on to, just draining from the body and into the earth. Taking effortless breaths here. Relaxing the body as much as you can. Just allowing the floor and the wall or the couch or chair, whichever you're using, to support and hold up the body. Allowing the gentle flow of your natural breath to soothe the mind. Softly watching one inhale and one exhale at a time. Anywhere you notice in your body that you're still making an effort or holding on to some tension, visualize those places softening and letting go with each breath out. And the next time you exhale, slowly bend your knees in towards you. Laying here on your back, tune into your body's intuition and make any tiny little movements that suit you. A wiggle of fingers and toes, a roll of wrists and ankles, a very slow tilting of the head side to side, perhaps a rocking on the back side to side, whatever feels good for you. And carefully roll yourself over onto your left side. Curling up for a moment in fetal position, you can give your head support with a pillow or your arm. Hug your knees into your chest, tuck your chin down, and just listen for the sound of your breath. And hanging on to this sense of ease, surrender, and relaxation. I wish you sweet dreams. And you can stay here for as long as you like. Namaste.